just in time to J.R. Perry's Love Drops on 22.3 Takeover Vegas Radio. We have fabulous guests, exciting shows, and mind-blowing interviews. So keep it locked and join your spot here on the Love Drops. 22.3 Takeover Vegas Radio. We'll see you there.
Hey, what's up, yo? It's the Kid 50 Cent.
What's up, y'all? This is Nicki Minaj.
What's up, y'all? This is J. Cole. The hottest radio station worldwide.
So hot.
22.3 Takeover Vegas.
Tune in every Wednesday to J.R. Perry's Love Drops on 22.3 Takeover Vegas Radio. We'll see you there. Yeah.
Yeah, what's going on, everybody? This is your man JR coming back on a Wednesday. I got a very interesting show. I got a gentleman who is musically inclined. He works with frequencies. He works with water restoration, and you might say he's a genius. I'm gonna put him on the line. We're gonna talk about some things and that he's doing, and we're collaborating in conjunction on some things as well. But without any further ado, I just want to see is P NICKELL. Are you on the line with me?
How are you?
What's going on?
Pleasure to be on this show with you, and thanks for having me on, brother.
Oh, it's good, man. We're going to talk about some things because you're a very unique guest. But let's get into, some of the scientific things that you're doing and how you're getting ready to change the world, especially when it comes to water. Introduce yourself and give my listeners a little background on who you are and why you are and what you do.
You bet, JR. My name's P NICKELL. I'm the creator of many different products that we have coming out to the market, but Resonate Life Labs is one of the companies that we started, and basically we're doing bioenergetics with bacteria and microbials. We basically figured out that to change the water up, we have to change the charge of the water and make it to a negative charge again. And in order to do that, we utilize magnetic fields and vortexing water through those magnetic fields. Mm-hmm. Water has a memory. If you look and do some research into Dr. Emoto's work, he would speak into water and freeze it, and he would say different words, right? Mm-hmm. And it literally changes the molecular structure of the water when you say love to the water with your voice, right? Okay. And you would freeze it, and it's the beautifulest six-sided snowflake you've ever seen.
Oh, wow, okay.
But then he would go into another room, and he would say evil to the water and freeze it. And it was the nastiest looking thing you've ever seen. Right. So we're taking that same concept at scale, and we're wiping the entire conscious memory of the water and all of the toxic frequencies that it's ever come in contact with in order to reprogram it. And we use plasma and a very unique set of binaural, isochronic, beta, theta, alpha, and gamma brainwave frequencies to entrain the water to basically do what we want it to do inside the human body.
Wow. So basically you guys are like rejuvenating, sterilizing, and cleansing the water from all those energies and frequencies, from what it sounds like.
Not only that, but we're also cleaning the water back to a zero toxin water and starting over fresh.
That's awesome. I like that.
Yeah, one of the hottest topics right now is the contamination in city water.
Right.
Right? There's all these different toxins in there, PFAS, PFOAs, arsenic, all the way to radioactive nuclides in a lot of the water.
Wow.
So we aim to not only start treating these things, but really change the way we look at water. Water is part of life. It's in our bodies, and what we've done is we've recreated the same H3O2 water that's inside of our bodies. So the problem with RO water, which is what all these wastewater treatment places use, it supercharges water to a positive charge.
Okay.
Well, positively charged water causes decay in the human body. Negatively charged water does the opposite of that.
Okay. So it sounds like they're excuse me. It sounds like they're trying to harm. If that's what you're saying, water was naturally free, so they have contaminated the water with these various frequencies and toxics and pollutants. And you're
it's just happened over time, JR, and the systems that are in place today, that's all they know to this point. But we're shedding light on a new way to treat water and a new way to look at water in general, and that's kind of the concept behind Resonate Life Labs and Omgen Water, is to fix these and fix them at the home level, and then eventually we'll work into the municipalities. But it's also the same concept behind the music that we play.
We're gonna get into that too, because you're doing it in the format in which I believe music should be in. But so what's the website for your entity, your water restoration or restore?
Well, we have multiples. So there's ResonateLifeLabs.com. I'm sorry, ResonateLifeWater.com. We also have Omgen, OMGEN, water.com, and that stands for Omega to Genesis.
Okay.
So we're kind of at the end of this cycle.
From the beginning to the end. I got you. Okay.
To the beginning.
Right.
Yes.
I like that. And let's move on. You do that, but you do other things. Tell us the other entities about yourself.
Well, we're involved with a lot of different advanced technologies with energy, graphene supercapacitors through some of our partners that can run night and day, and that's something that everyone needs right now. So in partnerships with these groups, we're trying to get these newer technologies out and solve some of the constraints from the data centers that are going in.
Right.
That are pulling a bunch of power and a bunch of water. Our partners are experts in this field and have other solutions for the data center realm and being able to run these things off grid and without the use of all this water draining our aquifers that we desperately need.
And that's being done by these towers and data. Seems like that's evaporating the water quicker than it would naturally, and that's going to be
sure. It takes a lot of water to cool these data centers,
right?
A lot of water and a lot of power. So there's constraints on the grid. There's rolling blackouts that are starting to happen more often now.
Right.
So we're bringing solutions that are beneficial not only to our country but to other places in the world.
I like that, man. That's what's up, man. You seem to be moving in a lot of good areas and having solutions for them. So, that's great. You can't beat that. And I know that you're connected with the movement that is getting ready to launch this year, probably later in the summer. We Are the World Tour. And what are you doing in that? Let my listeners know. What involvement are you bringing to the table with that?
Well, we're obviously wanting to get our water out to as many people as we can, and the We the World concert series and their movement is a way to touch a lot of people. So love to play shows as well and spread our music out there, because music is healing. It really is.
Absolutely.
That's deep in my heart and my soul, and the music reflects that. So
yeah, that's good, man. You're just showing the understanding of healing, whether it be through the water, the atmosphere, or just through the music, because that's a very important part. And it's all got something in common. They're all based on frequencies. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's up. I know that I got some music of yours that I want to let my listeners hear. You have one, I guess it's the theme for Power of Love, which Power of Love, I believe, was the originating concept that Heidi and Lawrence came up with, and it morphed into the We the World Tour, and it's all kind of like a collage of various people doing great things, and they all seem to have a lot in common because they have music, so that's kind of unique too, so it's a bunch of people who have come together with a musical background, but yet still they are, like in your case, you're trying to clean the water, and we have other entities within that We Are the World Tour, and people are going to hear more about those as time progresses. But let's get back to the Power of Love. How did you come up with that? What made you even, come? Give me the background on that.
Well, I was talking with Lawrence and Heidi and my partner in Rejuvinati, DJ Flynn. We're always making music and kind of pushing the limits on what we can do with frequency and resonance in the body, right? And we saw the power of love, and we just went to town on creating a theme song for it. So that's kind of where that originated.
Right on. And then I forgot to tell people, your group name is Rejuvinati. And now let's talk about that for a minute. What prompted you to name it Rejuvinati?
Well, I mean, that's what we're in essence trying to do, is rejuvenate the earth. And the Rejuvinati's kind of a spin to reverse the spells.
I got you. That's what I wanted to see. I was trying to get that, because it was a reverse in words, and it makes sense.
The English language is very.
It's got witchcraft in it, so
there is a lot of spells. That's why they call it spelling.
Spelling, right? I get it, man. Well, I just wanted to just put that out there and clear that up, because it made sense to me when I read it, but I wanted to hear it out your mouth. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But what I'm gonna do, without like really any further ado, we gonna spin this joint that you wrote on the behalf of the love.
Already, JR. Thank you so much.
All right, check it in.
Let's jam out.
Love drops.
When you truly see who you are the infinite spark of a shining star. Take the best within in your sphere, lock into the hemisphere. Ultimate sync, a code comes through. It's the equation that souls move through. Activate the vibration within. Remember where your soul has been. Break the chains, a constant loop. Wake up to the reality of you. The power of love. The power of love. Every thought you think is a lie. Every word you speak survives. A tongue of light, a double edge, cuts the spell, erase the ledge. Fear dissolves when truth comes near. Love is clarity, crystal clear. No more running, no disguise. You were never meant to hide. The power of love. Love is not blind, love is the force that fractures time. Love is the key, love is the door, love is the wave in the eternal shore.
22.3 Takeover Vegas Radio is now the official media approved partner for the UFC and only radio home for Vegas sports.
Tune in every Wednesday to J.R. Perry's Love Drops on 22.3 Takeover Vegas Radio. We'll see you there.
Yeah, man, we're back. That was nice, man. The power of love. I love it. You know, you really put some work and some time in the lyrics and good melody and got that funk going in it. So it's happening, man. And you know, speaking of music, man, we were talking and let's talk about the real frequency of music and why the real frequency of music is not in place today.
Absolutely, JR. If you do your research about history, back in 1938, the Rockefellers changed the tune of music. All musical instruments were tuned to 440 hertz.
Right.
With 440 hertz causes chaos in the body. So they changed it from 432, which is the universal frequency. That's the God frequency.
Right.
And that resonant frequency is what the earth vibrates off of. But when we play music and musical instruments in the 440, it causes chaos in the body. So that's something that was changed, and that's something that the Rejuvinati is trying to bring back is that universal frequency.
Yes, because it started to change at a point. I don't know if it was the 60s or maybe even before. It was way before that. You know what I'm saying? It was really way before a lot of our times, truth be told. It was just a plan, because music can make you happy and it can make you sad. It can, the frequencies and the low dBs, which they brought into effect, really changed the way the atmosphere as well as people are. It's the behavior. It's like a behavior spell or something, And so when you're doing music at 432 hertz, it's more like having a cat or something in a room, and you're playing this music and they're in peace. But then you put them in the room with that negative energy. They have some anxiety issues,
Exactly,
right.
And that's why we all have to be careful with our words, because our words are frequency and resonance.
Right.
So you speak bad things out of your mouth.
Right.
Bad things tend to happen in your life. That's manifestation.
Right.
So the words are frequency and vibration. So when we sing, when we play music, those resonances manifest in our lives, whether good or bad.
Well, yeah, because actually words are minds. So basically, it's almost like if you can conceive it, then you could really achieve it. You know what I'm saying? Then when you put out these particular curse words, and people think profanity is curse. The word curse words means when you throw out those negative energies, there are some elements out there. They feed on it like cheese. It's like caviar to them. They eat off of it. And I tell people, it's something that you would have to understand, but you got to stop putting out those particular what you call low energy type vibrations.
That's it.
Or let me break it down. Low self-esteem, in the kind of Debbie Downer type negative energy type. Putting out spells on yourself by throwing out obstacles that ain't there yet, and so you kind of command them in. So that's what the thing is, power of suggestion and fear. So people, if they erase fear and look at logic and back it up with truth and facts, then they won't be derailed. They won't get distracted. So
exactly, JR.
Yeah, so that's how I see it. That's how I believe it may be. But I want to move on, man. I want to talk about this other song. You got Lion. What's that about? You know what I'm saying? And it's spelt a little different. Talk to me on Lion.
The
Lyron, right.
Yeah, that was basically, in my opinion, we have all these different entities. We're not the only ones here. And some of the first races that visited this planet were Lyron species. So, and I believe that they're here with us and living, helping us to evolve and transcend. So that song's a little bit about them and that energy, that spirit of the Lyron.
Well, let's check it out, y'all. Y'all gonna hear Lyron right here on J.R. Perry's Love Drops as we drip it right here and right now. My man. I am the
am the lion, the solar roar, in the bones of Zion, encoded flame and forgotten skin, all the strands of the cosmos woven in. How many lifetimes have we slipped through the seams, running through stargates, chasing our dreams, tangled in timelines. DNA hymns awakening, whispers from ancient seraphim. Now is the place to witness your true face. The mirror bends, the veil grows thin. Who are you, where you been? Come dance with me, my cosmic twin. Where the glyphs reverse and the spells rescind, where the hidden sigils crack and spin, revealing the truth we hold within. I am the lion, I am the lion, the throne of fire you've been relying on. Light encoded quantum bomb, breaking the cages of the false dawn. Hear the rumble, hear the roar, your sacred memory at the door. Step through, ignite, begin again. Awaken the God code you hold within. I am the lion, I am the lion, and you are the pulse I keep alive.
Lyrons, man, that's the kind of spooky, hip hopish. I mean, you got a lot of blends in that there, man. I mean, talk to me.
You hear the
Man, man, at first I was like, man, I was like, man, what's going on, and I mean, I'm gonna keep it 100%, and then you went into this, and then I'm listening to it was a build up, bruh, I like it, it's different, you know what I'm saying, spooked the heck out of me, but I was like, okay, because that after you telling about these critters been here before, bro, you set it up. I'm like, lion, I don't know, okay, but but I love what you did with it. All kidding aside, man, that was cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, you and then I love that one effect that you did. It was like, man, what you doing, dude? You was working that delay. I don't know. It was just something really different in the mix.
Well, that's the background in the music that most people don't even understand or know, is that we're literally tuning in to the brainwave frequencies and encoding healing frequencies in there.
Oh, okay,
so we use rice, solfeggio frequencies, and isochronic binaural frequencies. So
okay,
definitely has an effect.
I guess I was eating on it. I guess it was making me. I was vibing off of it. So I needed a frequency tune-up or something. You know what I'm saying? That was
there we go.
That was tight, man.
That's what we aim to do.
You doing
uplift the vibration.
Yeah. You doing therapeutic frequency tune-ups and and purifying the water and all that, and that's good, man. I like that. Now we're gonna get on to this other joint, which is called Land Beyond. That one. I guess it has a title of its own, but why don't you break it down?
Well, again, I'm a history buff, and I like to look back in the past to see what's been hidden from us now. And you know, they talk about the ice wall and all these different countries signing a treaty that only, you know, the government's researchers can go to Antarctica. So what's past Antarctica?
Right.
There's lands beyond, right?
Hey, that's the point.
So that's what this song was about.
Man, let's go and drop that Land Beyond, y'all. Check it out.
First of all, there is no space. It's all encoded in your brainwave base. Reality bends when you vibrate strong. Flip the switch, right, wrong, gone. The veil's thin, can you feel the dawn? Welcome home to the lands beyond. Break free to the land beyond. Go higher and sing a song. You are the alchemist. You are the golden twist. The keys to the future are within. Awaken the digital twin. Lands beyond. Oh, lands beyond. Oh, lands beyond. Head spirals like a stairway home. Each strand of gold in a sacred tone. 12 lights flicker in your spine or throne. Download truth in a metronome. Vortex mind in a fractal spin. Erase the past, let new begin. From the ice wall gates to the plasma sea. You're the current that rewrites the key. Break free to the lands beyond. Go higher and sing the song. You are the alchemist. You are the golden twist. The keys to the future are within. Awaken the digital twin. Lands beyond. Oh, lands beyond. Oh, lands beyond. They taught you small, made you forget that you're divine tech. Living internet, quantum breath in the chest. Reset, unlock codes, the soul's cassette. Every thought blows a star. Every word rewrites who you are. From the underworld of the control dome, we reclaim what they once disowned. Decode the sky, see the lies unfold. Ancient maps in your neural mold. They hid the lands, but they can't hide sound. Speak the tone, the walls break down. Break free to the land beyond. Go higher and sing the song. You are the alchemist. You are the golden twist.
Williams, and I'm listening to 22.3 Take Over Vegas Radio.
22.3 Take Over Vegas Radio wants to thank all of our military personnel from around the world. Thank you for your service. 22.3 Take Over Vegas Radio has teamed up with the app My Base Guide. My Base Guide, supporting those who serve. Since 22.3 Take Over Vegas Radio has partnered with My Base Guide, it is now considered a military trusted business. the #1 hottest radio station in the world. The station that connects military families worldwide. And if you want to send a message to your military son, daughter, father, mother, contact 22.3 TakeOverVegasRadio.com today. Download the free app, My Base Guide. 22.3 TakeOver Vegas Radio, connecting around the world.
Some nice music.
The #1 internet radio station.
I'm at work right now and I'm listening to it.
#1 for classic hits.
The mission of the Las Vegas chapter of the National Black Radio Hall of Fame is simple but powerful: to bring you quality live entertainment events and uplifting fundraising projects, all while accelerating unity in our community, inspiring action and making a lasting impact right here in Las Vegas. If you'd like to become a member or learn more about our upcoming events and initiatives, contact J.R. Perry, Vice President of the Las Vegas chapter of the National Black Radio Hall of Fame, at jrperry3@yahoo.com.
Yeah, man. Look, Land Beyond, that's hot. You know, you have a lot of different creative genres that you do. You take us in the lyrics. You really speak some real good meaning in them, and I like that. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, man. We're ethereal beings, JR, and you know, when we release the trap of the mind and really expand, and we transcend.
Right.
So it has a lot to do with our pineal gland, and another reason why we're cleaning the water up is because of the fluoride.
Right.
Fluoride's been put in the water since the 40s, and it calcifies our pineal gland, which is our spiritual antenna to God, right?
Right.
So when we clean that up, then we can clean up the pineal gland, and we'll raise the vibration of people there too.
Yeah, it's sort of like putting calcium around our gland, you know.
Our spiritual antenna, right?
Right, you know.
Yeah.
And it's smart that you understand that and can explain it. Where can people, purchase your music? Where can they go up and find Rejuvinati? You got
We're on Spotify, YouTube Music. We're on X, and Facebook, and these other places you can listen. But it's under Flynn, FLYNN. VIN 10.
Okay.
That's DJ Flynn's channel. We're still getting some of our Rejuvinati tracks together to make our first full album, but we have 27 tracks out.
Yeah, that's good, man. I mean, the thing is, you're working on two different mission statements, and you're putting them both together, and it's all based on positive energy. So that part I really appreciate, you know. And there's a lot of things that a lot of people are trying to do, but when you try to clean the water, then you're doing that for everybody, you know, at the end of the day. Cause, you know,
absolutely. That's the mission there.
Yeah.
That's the mission that I was put on many years ago, and we're finally getting these things to fruition and having the ability to do it now at scale. So
that's great, bro. You know, and the thing is what do you do as far as land? Are you doing anything as far as the dirt, the soil? What's going on with that?
Absolutely, yeah. So one of the micro products is to rejuvenate the soil, to remediate the toxins, to release the natural phosphorus, potassium, and in the soil, so that the plants can uptake it. So over the years, in our conventional farming techniques for the last 100 years, they've used chemicals, and chemicals are destroying the microbiome in the soil. So when we can come in there and spray our products in to the soil, it starts instantly remediating that soil to help it retain moisture better, and for the plants to uptake the NPKs in the soil. So we're looking at doing some different cleanups in places like water, soil remediation for agricultural lands, and as well as industrial spills. Even looking at doing some military-based cleanups.
Oh, wow. So you guys y'all gonna be like scrubbing all this good toxics and lime and just.
Well, it's time we get it out.
Yeah.
We've been destroying it for so long.
Yeah, that's cleaning the swamp. Now you know what I'm saying. You know, if you're gonna say clean the swamp, you know, go and say it right, huh? You know what I'm saying? Clean up something. Don't junk back in the swamp, you know. So yeah, I like that. I like that mindset, man. We gonna keep flowing because you know music is the key. You got this other joint here called The Way. You know, I like it. I like the title. So let's kind of let everybody, you know.
Let's show them the way, JR.
You know, here you go. Go forward all the way.
You're ready. We finna show you the way. It ain't a hallucination, not the fake way. This is reality. Manifested by you and me. The time to ride is now. We are here to show you how. Let me show you the way. 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 No illusion, no chain, just vibration and flame. Send beyond the noise. Remember your name. Let me show you the way. Let me show you the way. Let me show you the way. We're rising, alive, redefining today. Let me show you the way.
Yeah, the way. This is a Rejuvinati. You know, I got Mr. JP on the line. What's going on, Mr. Nick? What's going on? You doing the thing, man.
Doing the thing, brother. Showing people the way.
Yeah, man. And it's good to have somebody who understands it from all perspectives, you know, as far as science, biology, you know, math and music, you know. So you represent what we call the rectifier on all this garbage out here, you know, and I appreciate that, you know, because we deserve to drink clear water. That right there is going to heal many people, because in retrospect, I believe we were gold and went from silver to brass. And a lot of people may not get where I'm coming from, but I know a little about science a little bit, and
we switched our pipes from copper to PVC, which is plastics, which are leaching microscopic PFAS into the water. Like all the houses now are plastic piping.
Yeah, I mean they put plastic, like in the pops, and even back in the day, everything was in bottle. Even when the ice cream man, donut man, he would give you bottles of juice and milk. It was in bottles, and
it was in glass.
Yeah, glass. You know what I'm saying? Then they went into plastic, which basically created, it was a 2-4 because the plastic, it has toxics. So we're drinking toxics, right? And
they're hydrocarbon based.
Yeah.
And when we dispose of these and they end up in the ocean, what is it doing to the oceans? It's ruining the oceans.
Right. That's what I mean.
It's getting into fish, and then we eat the fish, and we're getting more microscopic plastics from the fish. So it's a loop system that we have to get out of, and we have to change our ways if we're going to survive this, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, as long as you come with a solution, then that can make a change. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people have a bunch of complaints. They'll have a whole list of problems, which we can see, but how do we clear it up? And that's the key. That's much
the key.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at, and what you are, producing out in a lot of areas, from making a big historical change on our water, on our land, and in our air. Because when we're being attacked, and in the sea. That's kind of hard. How can we avoid it when we're like, 7th, 8th of water or something to that effect?
Yes.
So, yeah, it's really...
The oceans are very important to our survival, so we have to take care of all the wildlife, all of God's creatures, right?
Yeah, everything. In other words, it's out of sequential order. You know what I'm saying? Everything is out of order. You know what I'm saying? I noticed the animals started leaving in certain places in the country last year, and something's going on. You know what I mean? Right. And they know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? We just kind of see what's going on economically in this war, but there's something really behind the veil that's really going on. You know what I mean?
There is.
Yeah.
There is.
Yeah. So
it's time to make those changes, JR, and I'm honored that I was put on this mission many years ago, and we do have solutions, and can't wait to get them out there to everyone. So.
Right on, bro. You going to? It's needed. It's a drought. We need someone to come in and clean up all this toxic stuff that we're involved in eating, and it's a mess. But let's go back to the Blur. This is one of the last songs I'm gonna play.
Okay.
And that name, the Blur. What do you mean?
Well, it's the veil, the blur that we've been, programmed with, and it's lifting that veil and actually seeing things for the truth of what they are is what that song's about. So
that's what's up, because the veil is lifting. I believe everybody's waking up. And it's good that, you're here to make sure they do. So let's just drop this right now, the Blur.
Let's drop it.
On Love Drops, y'all. Okay, brother, this has been a pleasure, man. The Verb, I like it. You got some good music. You got some good solutions, great concepts. Let's wrap it in and wrap it out. Give these people some information. Let's talk about the restoration information. Give them that pertaining to the water.
Yes, we're doing whole house systems for your homes currently, and we have our microbial or enzymatic solutions that are available now, and we do help people as much as we can, JR, with getting them probiotic water for their bodies.
Okay.
We've been putting out a lot of tests with different agricultural plots, bioremediation. So if you got a spill or contaminated piece of land or waterway, let's get some of these microbes in there and see what we can do with them. Get the data back and even train them for that certain solution. So
that's cool, man.
We're
I like that. A lot of people need you, man. So give them that website before I close this show.
Yes, you can go to resonatelifewater.com and omgen water.com.
Hey, man, it was a pleasure, man. I appreciate you, J.P. Nickels, representing Rejuvinati, working with some good people on We're the World Tour. He's bringing in some good solutions to society. And by all means, y'all go up and check out his music. Peace and love from your boy, JR, baby. We'll be back at you next Wednesday. All right, y'all. Peace.
Shining star, take the breath within your sphere, lock into the hemisphere. Ultimate sync, a code comes through. It's the equation that souls move through. Activate the vibration within. Remember where your soul has been. Break the chains, a constant loop. Wake up to the reality of you. Power of love. The power of love. Every thought you think is a lie. Every word you speak survives. Tongue of light, a double edge, cuts the spell, erase the ledge. Fear dissolves when truth comes near. Love is clarity, crystal clear. No more running, no disguise. You were never meant to hide. The power of love. The power above. It's not outside, it's not afar. It's in your breath, it's in your heart. When you align, the veil comes undone to become one. To become one. Power of love, it raises the dead. It rewrites the code in your head. It bends the dark into light, turns the wrong into right. The power of love, remember the truth. The universe moves when it moves through you. The power of love. You were encoded before time spoke, before the spell, before Love is not blind, love is the force that fractures time. Love is the key, love is the door, love is the wave in the eternal shore. Love, 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 love. Above all fear, the reason the truth is finally here. No throne, no crown, no God above.